Organizing a multi-generational spiritual pilgrimage is notoriously difficult. Coordinating travel for grandparents, parents, and young children usually means navigating rigid schedules, crowded transport, and constant exhaustion. For the Tamil Chettiar community, a demographic with deep historical roots and a legacy of commerce and philanthropy, these trips require something highly specific. They demand absolute trust, a deep respect for heritage, and uncompromising comfort. We can call this benchmark the Valyamai standard. Standard tour packages actively work against these requirements. They herd elderly family members through crowded temples with a stopwatch and serve generic meals that completely ignore strict dietary traditions. Families undertake these journeys to find peace and connect with their faith. The logistics of the trip should never overshadow the spiritual experience itself. True devotion does not require physical suffering. Accommodating a large family on a sacred journey demands a completely different approach to travel planning. Xmart's Divine Kerala package is engineered specifically to eliminate this logistical friction. The entire journey is built on 3 pillars: seamless transportation, profound sacred experiences, and hyper-tailored vegetarian luxury. Over 3 days, the route travels smoothly from Trivandrum through Kollam and ends in Alleppey. This chronological mapping specifically prevents the travel fatigue that normally plagues family trips. Xmart bypasses standard ticketing to architect a completely frictionless spiritual ecosystem. The journey begins in Trivandrum at the majestic Padmanabhaswamy temple. The eye is immediately drawn to its golden gopuram, the monumental entrance tower, and its serene reflection in the temple waters. This graphic details the Chenkal Maheswaram temple. At 111.2 feet tall, it's the world's largest Shiva lingam. Its 10-story interior hides an architectural marvel, specifically mapped to represent the human spine and chakras, the body's energy centers. The structure physically mirrors Hindu concepts of human DNA. Visitors walk upward, progressing from the navel at the base all the way to Kailasam at the peak. Navigating this complex theology is effortless because Xmart provides dedicated native guides who speak the family's language and explain every detail. By understanding the internal architecture, a brief sightseeing stop becomes a profound, guided internal journey for everyone in the family. The route then shifts to the coast, anchored by the massive Ajimala Shiva statue facing the open ocean. Beneath the statue sits a specially constructed underpass. Walking through it while feeling the ocean breeze offers a highly specific sensory experience. Moving north to Kollam, the family visits the Katil Mekathil temple. Here, devotees perform a unique ritual, tying thousands of small bells to a sacred tree to fulfill their wishes. Xmart purposely allocates unlimited time for these stops. Elderly family members can complete their rituals without a guide tapping their watch. Granting families the actual time to properly connect with their faith is the ultimate definition of premium luxury. The physical rejuvenation begins in Alleppey, where families board massive 12-bedroom premium houseboats for a seamless overnight stay on the backwaters. This infographic illustrates the highly tailored, purely vegetarian dining Xmart guarantees for strict Chettiar diets. Notice the ultra-detailed banana leaf sadhya. The menu integrates Ayurvedic herbal meals, serving fiber-rich brown rice, sprouted grams, and specialized health menus designed for vitality. From the boat, the family has effortless access to nearby cultural gems, including the Karumati Kutan Black Buddha statue and the Sasyavanam Herbal Forest, a 65-cent plot dedicated to medicinal plants. Xmart secures its value by treating the physical body with as much reverence and care as the spiritual soul. Executing this flawless itinerary requires a massive network of invisible logistics operating behind the scenes. Dedicated air-conditioned vehicles move the family safely along the entire route, linking Trivandrum to Kollam to Alleppey without a single transfer delay. Expert guides and native language translators remain a constant, comforting presence at every temple and heritage site. Srijesh and his team have engineered the Divine Kerala experience to be the absolute stress-free expression of family devotion. True spirituality begins when you leave the exhaustive details to the experts.